Good evening, everyone. Here's the day-end market roundup for the Colombo Stock Exchange on July 29, 2025, brought to you by Cinfin Securities. The all-share price index edged up by 14.34 points to close at 19,532.20, marking a modest gain of 0.07%. In contrast, the S&P SL 20 index declined by 22.05 points, ending the session at 5,752.46, marking a 0.38% drop. The total market capitalization stood at 6,885.25 billion rupees. Total market turnover for the day was 7.60 billion rupees, with crossings amounting to 5.63 billion rupees. The highest crossings were recorded in Hatton National Bank, Non-Voting and Sierra Cables, reflecting strong institutional activity. Domestic investors dominated the market on the buying side, accounting for 7,518.49 million rupees, which represents approximately 99% of total purchases. Foreign investors contributed the remaining 1%, with purchases totaling 76.81 million rupees. On the sales front, domestic investors recorded sales of 7,404.28 million rupees, making up 97% of total market sales. Foreign sales were comparatively modest, amounting to 191.02 million rupees or just 3% of the day's total. Let's now take a look at the top gainers of the day on the Colombo Stock Exchange. Leading the list was SMB Finance, non-voting, followed by Janashakti Finance, which showed notable upward movement. SoftLogic Capital and Advance Finance also recorded strong gains during the session. Rounding off the top 5 was SoftLogic Holdings, which attracted investor interest and closed the day on a positive note. Conversely, let's take a look at the top losers of the day on the Colombo Stock Exchange. Lee Hedges led the list of decliners, followed by Luminex, which saw a notable drop in its share price. Ceylon Hospitals and Lanka Realty Investments also ended the day in negative territory. Completing the list was Colombo Ford Investments, which recorded a downward movement amid subdued investor sentiment. Now let's take a look at the top positive contributors to the ASPI for the day. ACL Cables led the way, providing a strong boost to the index and reflecting growing investor interest in the capital goods sector. Moustacorp followed closely, with continued buying in the stock highlighting confidence in the food, beverage and tobacco sector. Haley's was another key contributor, adding value to the index amid healthy trading volumes. Central Finance Company supported the index's overall stability, with steady interest in diversified financials. Rounding off the list, Cargill's also made a positive impact on today's ASPI movement. Finally, let's take a look at the top negative contributors to the all-share price index for the day. John Keells Holdings was a key drag on the index, reflecting cautious sentiment in the capital goods sector. CT Holdings also contributed to the downward pressure. DFCC Bank added to the decline, with losses in the stock affecting overall market direction. Meanwhile, Haimas Holdings and Royal Ceramics Lanka ended the session lower, rounding off the list of notable detractors. Collectively, these movements led to the softer close observed in the broader market today. Thank you.